Here's why I lift light weights in the gym and couldn't care less about how heavy the person beside me is lifting. For the longest time in a gym culture, there is always that competitive spirit when it comes to seeing someone lifting heavier than you. You want to be doing something even more. And I say this from my experience because that was what I was doing about a decade ago. And that's all good, but you want to prevent injuries and avoid any situations where you can't train for the next couple of weeks. And the other issue with that is that you might compromise your form just to lift heavier. Let's take the simplest movement I can think of, bicep curls. You may see someone who is doing it with a very controlled form lifting light, and then you see someone else doing it and they're just swinging around the dumbbells. So that's my debate on that. Do you want to go super heavy or do you want to be able to control the weights? Personally, for me, I'm more about technique and optimizing that movement so that I can gain the most out of my training. Do share in the comments if you disagree with my stand. Now let me explain why this is important to me. If you have seen the past videos on my channel, you would have seen that I was doing gymnastics. With gymnastics, you have to have proper form. You might be thinking you are doing something right. You may be feeling like, oh, this is perfect. I just stuck a landing on my pass and it felt really good. But then your coach will be there pointing out 10 mistakes that you have done that you did not even realize. So the way that skills were drilled into you was proper progression. You do not do a flip with a 360 twist without first mastering a single straight flip. So in other words, you work on that skill until you are a master of that skill before you move and progress. You do it until it looks so easy that people think you flipped out of your mother's womb. The concept that I'm putting across is you have to build a solid foundation. In the case of building a building, constructing a building, you want to make sure that the foundation is strong so that when you construct that building, it doesn't collapse from a weak foundation. Imagine having a building that is already constructed up to the 10th story and then the foundation is not strong. So that's a ticking time bomb. Now you put that concept into sports and fitness and you can understand this very well. If you can't do a simple handstand or a cartwheel, don't try to do the advanced stuff yet. You need to build your body awareness, the awareness of how you are in the air. It's good that you want to go for more advanced skills, and for that I would say the benefit of working and thinking long term is that you protect yourself from injuries and protect yourself from imbalances in your body. So it's the same thing when I go to the gym and lift light weights. I have friends who are asking me, you used to be lifting so much heavier than this, like twice the weight that you are doing now. So why are you doing so light? So that's my point again. I'm not consistent at the gym for the longest time, for the many years, and now that I'm back at the gym again, I want to make sure that my foundation is strong. And that's why I started from an empty bar and I'm slowly building my way up again to lifting heavier weights. Again, I want to protect myself from any further injuries and to make sure that I don't waste my time getting injured. And the most important thing I feel is to focus on your goals and not really look at the person beside you in the gym. I have a goal which is to go for high rocks in 2025. I have a certain running pace that I want to go on. So if I'm looking at someone who is running beside me and overtaking me and I'm chasing them every single time I run, I'm not following my plan. And so that's why I have a proper training plan and I want to follow that leading up towards my goals and the race that I'll be participating in. So that's why from the clips that I uploaded here, I'm doing super light weights, but I'm trying to focus more on my form and making sure that I'm building up properly. I'm very excited to see the progress that I've gotten so far in the last couple of months, and I'm even more excited to see what I can achieve in the next 3 months. So follow me on this journey to get stronger and faster in 2025. Let's all work harder and smarter towards our goals.